But some of this stuff you'll probably never see again in your life. We're going to start in the late 1800s. Henry Park. Can everyone hear me? Yes. All right, perfect. Because I don't want to pull out my boy band microphone. My college days are over. So we'll start in the late 1800s. Henry Parmalee was a piano manufacturer. He didn't like insurance rates. He also didn't like the Common Protection Scheme, which was what back in the late 1800s. Bucket brigade was definitely a primary one. The other one was perforated pipe. So basically they took pipe running through the entire site, poked a bunch of holes in it. On the way out the door, you would pull a handle that would dump water everywhere. Being a piano manufacturer, he didn't like that. So he basically took a salt shaker, put a cap on top of it and soldered it. At a certain temperature, the solder would melt, and then the cap would be pushed out by water. This is an actual 1880s Parmalee sprinkler. What I want you to do, though, is concentrate on the spray pattern of this sprinkler. Notice how much water is going in the upward direction. Why in the late 1800s would we need water to go in the upward direction? Kind of roof, Cranston. Wood joists. We got all this wood frame stuff. We don't want that fire to spread across our structure because that would not be a good scenario. So we had a lot of water going in the upward direction.
You get it? Oh, you did.
Well, Henry Parmalee was a piano manufacturer. He didn't know much about pipe and fitting world, so he came to this site. It was Providence Steam and Gas, to Frederick Grinnell. Frederick Grinnell we call the father of the modern day sprinkler because he realized that that sprinkler wasn't the most efficient. A couple different things were going on. We had that solder, that cap was filled with water, so we had to heat up the water to get that solder to melt efficiently. So he took that fusible element, stuck it between the orifice or the outlet of where water's coming and the deflector. He realized that if we just get the air to activate this fusible element, it's a lot more efficient than having to heat up the water. He also put a deflector, realized we can manipulate this water, make it go in the direction we need it to. So using all those parts and pieces are exactly what we use today, so we call it the father of the modern day sprinkler. This is a conventional style head, or an old style head, that Frederick Grinnell came up with. This is the early 1900s. Notice a lot of the water is still going in the upward direction. You can still use this sprinkler today. So codes, we talk about NFPA 13 is kind of our sprinkler Bible, for lack of better terms. This allows you to use this sprinkler in a fur vault. So you think about those cedar cabinets that they're storing furs in to protect that wooden frame structure. You can also use this underneath piers and docks. It's combustible, so we need to protect it. They also use this a lot in Europe. We're very lucky. I know sometimes it doesn't seem when you tap into your hydrant with your pressures. We have almost an unlimited supply of water. Other places are still using wood mains. They don't have that supply, and they also have wooden construction, so they use this a lot still in Europe. As technology started to grow,